Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 4 patch drops today at a whopping 50 gigabytes, and if you're like me, you're feeling the hard drive space burn. Now, for those of you who are on console, I have got some good news about this coming up later in the video, but for now, let's take a look at those patch notes and dive on in and get to the point. Full disclosure here, I'm going to be reading these patch notes in a shorter hand version if I can to get the info a bit more efficiently and not to bore you to death. If you want to check out the patch notes in their entirety, there's a link in the description below for the official patch notes. Okay, so a quick skim over the patch notes and then I'll dive in a bit deeper as we go. But, of course, Season 4 starts with a brand new Battle Pass, lots of rewards including some Captain Price in there, some new weapon skins, some more character skins, operator skins I should say, things like that. And a new playlist update including a new map for Ground War called Barraquette Promenade, which you can see being played very badly by me in the background as I talk. There's some new in-match events for WarZone, which look to be pretty interesting. I'll go into them a bit more later. A new weapon mastery system for those who have gold for weapons. And of course, a slew of bug fixes, including the fix for the Season 3 emblem not being given to those who had completed Season 3. That one's for you, Gecko. Congratulations, you've now got your emblem finally. Wait. Okay, so what are these WarZone in-match events? Well, according to the patch notes, they are as follows. Events can occur during WarZone Battle Royale matches and have an impact on the strategy and approach to gameplay. Events can happen in any given match without any advance notice. When they happen, events will always occur mid-game, after the first drop kit and before the Gulag closes. Only one event type will occur in a given match, so familiarise yourself with the 3 new event types available at the start of Season 4. And these 3 events are Jailbreak, Fire Sale and Supply Chopper. So, a jailbreak. A jailbreak is when all players have been eliminated will then be released back into the match. So if you've been killed in the Gulag or you've been killed and no longer have Gulag available, as long as you're still in the game spectating your friends or just spectating in general, you will come back when the jailbreak event happens, if it happens. That could be absolute carnage. I can't imagine how bad that would be with quads where you've got near the final Gulag basically, and then all these teams come flooding back in with pistols. It's going to be absolute chaos and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm quite excited to see that in action. Next up we have Fire Sale, which is an in-game event that temporarily discounts most of the items at a buy station up to 80% or even gives items out completely free. Fire Sale is a good time to pick up a UAV, armor box or lethal kill streak. During the Fire Sale, buying back a fallen teammate is completely free. So if you're short on match cash, a Fire Sale might be a good option to go for. However, these only last for 60 seconds. So if you go to a buy station, you might get some good rewards, but of course the risk is much higher too. So that could make for some interesting moments in the WarZone. And the last of the in-game events is called Supply Choppers. I'm not really sure about this one, but it brings in a non-lethal, heavily armoured vehicle. It apparently requires around about 2 rockets and a lot of bullets to kill it. Of course, while you're shooting that down, everyone else will be coming for you because they know where you are. And you're going to rinse for a lot of ammo. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a great thing to go for. I probably wouldn't personally go for it. I'd rather take down the players that are aiming for it. But it does have some guaranteed loot. It has 3 UAVs, 2 armor boxes and munitions boxes, a gas mask, a grenade launcher and tons of cash at a minimum. So they could be lucrative, but probably a lot more risk than reward, I'd say. But an interesting event all the same. Be cool to see that in game happening. Speaking of Warzone, don't worry, they haven't removed any modes yet. They still have quads, trios, duos, solos, blood money, and a new Warzone Rumble, which is 50v50, basically all-out war, where you can respawn, has custom loadouts, vehicles, and, you know, again, quick respawns, so it's going to be absolute carnage. Kind of like PUBG's war mode was. 50v50, all-out war with respawns. That sounds epic, and I would love to give that a go. Hopefully get some good footage as well. Now for bug fixes, there's quite a few. I'm not going to go through them all, there's quite a few here. Nothing I'd say particularly amazing and game-changing, unfortunately, but they've fixed a few exploits across the maps. There's a fix for neutral hardpoints appearing yellow instead of grey. Some long queue time, so ground war's been fixed. There's a few stability improvements for PC. Some assignment fixes apparently. Challenges have been fixed. For weapons, they've lowered the ammo count for reload warning on belt-fed LMGs. Yay. Fixed a bug with HDR and sleight of hand, where reloading will not give ammo to the player. And some adjustments to WarZone, and some new weapons and updated blueprints. Be on the lookout for the Fennec, CR56, Renetti and more. Fixed a bug where the recon contract could spawn inside an ammo supply cache, making it unusable. Fixes for after completing the contraband mission and calling in the extract helicopter, players could shoot the helicopter without receiving hit markers and the helicopter would remain on screen indefinitely. And they fixed a bug where players were able to drop their weapon in the gulag, and an exploit for duplication of self-revive kits. But again, nothing really major. I would think there's a few fixes here for special operations as well, and survival mode, which is for PS4 only at the moment. Nothing too groundbreaking, nothing amazing. Unfortunately, no audio improvements for WarZone, which is desperately needed, especially for PC. But yeah, there's a few bug fixes. Again, you can check all those bug fixes out in the patch notes, which are on the link in the description below. And of course, at the start of the video, I mentioned there was some improvements for patches for console coming. And I say console quite bitterly here, but apparently they are doing some work to compress assets to make future patches smaller for console and take up less space. Although the download this week is 50 gigabytes, apparently it only actually adds 4 gigabytes to the overall size. So that's for console, don't worry too much. But they didn't mention PC weirdly, so whether they're just forgetting about PC completely or not, I don't know. But either way, my hard drives are screaming out in pain and I'm suffering a little bit. But anyway, that's a quick breakdown of the patch, most of the stuff I can think of that needs covering. Of course, once again, the patches are in the description below. And of course, if you like the video, consider giving me a like, maybe subscribe for more in future. Maybe. Either way, thanks for watching, see you next time.